Welcome, guys. Mr. Kate here. War of the Monsters. It's on PlayStation 2. This is for the first game that I got um for the premium shit. You know, like the premium stuff. So, yeah. Um, I I looked at this game and it looked cool. It looked like you know, like that old arcade game, Rampage. It was like that. It looked like that. It looked cool. The Rampage movie was shit. I hate Dwayne Rock Johnson. He's a lying dickbag, in my opinion.
Might have the worst.
But yeah, like, I mean, like, let me see what this is like. This looks cool so far. I like the old style. Looks so cool, so cool. We'll see. But anyway, oh, Samurai. That looks cool. I like that. I like that one. Alright, I'll pick him. Because that looks cool. He looks like Pacific Rim. You know, like the Pacific Rim movies. I have an idea for one of the shorts. But I'm going to have to wait until Christmas. Because that's when I change my profile picture. Nah, should I just do it now? I hope but people won't understand. You know what I mean? Like I can't. Like people won't ever fucking stand that. I think it's funny. It's funny to me. I don't know why it's not funny to anyone else. Let's watch. It won't be funny to anyone else. I was kind of thinking of an idea where you know, like that meme. Remember who you are. But except I do that for my profile picture because I now I'm forgetting about the original fucking picture now. Let me be honest with you, I do like the new one now a little bit. I still do like it. Like, you know, I like the Ghost Rider X Weapon X thing. I think it's the Bobby I think it's the Bobby one. Yeah, it's his one. Yeah, let me honest with you, he's underrated. Like I know he's only appears in the newer comics now, but man, his look and design, man, and no one's gonna fight me for it. You know what I mean? Like no one's gonna fight. Like you know what I mean? Like so many people are probably gonna be having like Ghost Rider profile pictures on YouTube. I stumble across so many of them, but did anyone actually wanted to do Bobby Dylan, the one like literally that has green flames instead of red, and basically is a Weapon X demonic version, which looks cool. Man, imagine that in Moral Rivals. Oh my lord, if that comes out in Moral Rivals, I am buying that and I am going to make a video of that and say, welcome guys, it's me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just mad like that. Combos in this game is fucking fun. It feels so good, but the only problem is, it's finicky. The controls are a little bit finicky, let me be honest with you. I might give it a 9 out of 10 because it is finicky. But I like the combos. The combos are great. But I say the reason why it's finicky because it's a PS2 game. The controls in the PS2 weren't that really good. Let me honest with you. I had the PS2 when I was growing up. The first game I ever played was Lego Star Wars, the original, the first one. Then it was Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Oh, I remember that. That was so fucking fun, let me be honest with you. Being fucking Obi-Wan and switching to Anakin and Obi-Wan. Let me be honest with you. You know what the funniest thing is? I didn't even know anything about Star Wars. But all I remember from Star Wars was lightsabers. Let me be honest with you. That's the only thing I remember from Star Wars is the lightsabers. And that's what made me start off in my, you know, goal of being a Star Wars fan a little bit. So like I had Darth Vader TV. Like I had a Darth Vader TV, and I used to play the classic on there and all that shit. You know what I mean? It was so fucking fun. Let me be honest with you. Oh fuck! I accidentally loaded in. I knew I was gonna happen one of these days. Hold on, give me 5 seconds. I'm gonna cut this. So yeah, I used to have a Darth Vader TV. Like it was like so fucking small. And I had to be hooked up. Like that's the fucking worst part about it. The TV was that like small. It was actually fucking tiny. But I used to play a lot of Star Wars games on there, Lego Star Wars. And that's the first time I ever played a Star Wars game and knew about Star Wars. I didn't even know about Star Wars during that time. All I remember was like, you know, like a couple of things. I remember a couple of things, and then when I grew up, I gradually tried to learn the lore and all that stuff. So, yeah, at the beginning I was just really reading into it, like, you know, not like a super fan at first. Like, you know, I wasn't really a super fan. All I remember was lightsabers, and that's it. That's it. And then that's the most part about that one. Then you got a bunch of different Lego games. No, like I played like PS2, and then I don't remember any other games I played on the PS2. I don't know. I have no clue. I forgot. I honestly forgot. There was so many PS2 games that I remember playing, but that was in someone else's house. I remember playing Destroy All Humans in someone else's house. Then the PS3. I remember a lot of that. I remember playing a lot of that. There was a lot of PS3 games. Played Phineas and Ferb: The Second Dimensions. Remember that one. I remember playing. I think I played a ton of Shattered Dimensions, Spider-Man. That's the first game I ever got introduced to Spider-Man and like the Marvel Universe kind of bit. And then I played, I think, Iron Man. I remember playing Iron Man in one of the fucking games. And it was fucking fun for me personally. I don't know. I thought so many people hate that game or something like that. And then played Red Dead Redemption. You know, like all those classics. But you know the funniest thing is about this, and I probably embarrassed myself with this. As a child, I didn't know what to do with the consoles. You see, with some certain games, like for example Red Dead or Shattered Dimensions, let's just say, for some bizarre reason, I thought the tutorial, right? You know, the tutorial, the beginning of the level. Every time I beat the tutorial, I reset. Sometimes. I don't know why. I actually have no fucking clue why. I probably was brain dead. But most of the time I don't even remember that. Like, you know, most of the time I just played the game. Just played the game fully. And played some, and like reset some of the games. Yeah, I reset some of the games. But that was mad. You know what the funniest thing is? On the DS, I used to have a DS and a 3DS. On the DS, I had Lego Star Wars 2, right? So I had the first one, right? And I completed that like about 100%, let's just say. Like, I completed that one 100%, but the other one was a new one, and I got a 0%. I was like, wait a minute, am I high or something like that? When I was playing that again, I was like, why do I have two of the same game? Even though you can have multiple saves. You know, it even says that in the front, like, you know, you have 2 saves. But I must think that you have to buy a different one just to get a different save. I'm like, what? Am I okay? Like, you know, I mean, that's me in a nutshell back then. Just stupid. Well, I don't know. But yeah, you live and you learn. I mean, like, this is fun though. I give it a 9 out of 10. The controls are a little bit finicky, but I have to forgive it for the time frame, so I'll give it a 9.5 at least. Or 9, just a 9, you know what I mean? Like, it is, like, distracting a little bit, like the finickiness, but if I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, I'm gonna have to say something else as well. I say the health as well is very bad. Again, the health is very bad. Like, I mean, it's like almost like 5. I mean, like, it's not that existent. It's not really that good. 9 out of 10, I'll give that though, but it's fun as fuck. It's fun as hell. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Bye bye, and see you later.